Hello YouTube, how you doing? I tried saving the game and reloading, but these lads are still sitting here doing nothing. So old Dobar, we're going to find out if he's from the mountain home, and if not, then we might have to kill him and loot his fort, loot his wagons. So we'll see what happens. Let's have a little look. If I press enter, will this show me him? No. G for general? No. I, Z, P, W. Select him? What's going on here? What about deconstruct the trade depot and build one outside? Okay, yeah, that seems like a reasonable, sensible idea. Let's do it. Remove building, bong. Are you sure you want to remove this depot? Merchants are present and will lose profits. Merchants are present. There are no merchants trading right now, though. Ugh. What does Control N do? I know if I click... Hang on. Damn it, I've clicked off it. There we go. Control N. Oh, that's going to be name it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll build a new one and then decommission that one. So build Shift D, isn't it, for Trade Depot? Yes, Shift D. Okay, and put it somewhere where they'll be less bothered by corpses. We do need to close that little hole. Let's just bung it here, outside. Why not? We'll make it out of... let's make it out of blocks. Don't make it out of sandstone blocks. No, graphite blocks, because I can. Oh, we only had one. Maybe not then. Z deselect. Oh no, that's 27 away. Oh, okay, we don't have a shitload of blocks to be honest. What are we making it out of? Make it out of lead bars? Nah. Obsidian. There we go. We've got 87 of those bad boys. Let's build it out of that. Cool. So build capital C W. We just want a 1 square wall made out of obsidian, just to protect the fragile minds of traders as they visit and can't stare upon the truth of fortress life, the massive pile of corpses it generates. I mean, I would kind of like people to see the dead giant in the Etin. I feel like that would be kind of cool. They'd like that. Anyway, so where are you from? Come on, Dobar, tell us all about yourself. P for preferences? Z for stats. Here we go. A short, sturdy creature fond of drink and industry. She is muscular. Her very long hair is braided. She has very high cheekbones, and she has round chin. Her somewhat splayed-out broad ears have great swinging lobes. Her quite dense eyebrows are high. Her slate-grey eyes are narrow. Her eyelashes are extremely short. Her head is somewhat short. Her hair is chestnut. Her skin is brown. Well, she sounds gorgeous, but doesn't tell us where she's from. I for inventory. Okay, we're in a lot of pigtail stuff. It's good. What about W for wounds? That's showing no wounds. Z for stats, we've already seen that. I for inventory, we've seen that. G for general information. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. That's how it works, is it? Great. Well, that's it. Nothing else. I don't know about attacking dwarves. It just doesn't feel right. I see you came up with another synonym for small there, minuscule. Very good, Rando303. I missed it completely, but hey, that's me. I wonder if you still have trade goods in the depot and you'd lose them by deconstructing. I don't think we do. I didn't bring anything there. And we'd be able to see them as well. And they do, as Rices has pointed out, they get spilled on the ground, so that's good. You'd think travelling merchants would be used to violence. Well, not when they get where they're going. I mean, you'd expect violence on the way, perhaps, but not when you get going. Come on, people, build the trade depot. What's all this about? Needs architecture. Oh, no architects, eh? Ooh. Sorry, I don't know why I got so shitty. Got quite salty there. Index. Trading destruction. Okay, let's have a little read. Let's have a little read and see what's going on. Destruction. If caravans are destroyed, intentionally or unintentionally, the items may remain for use. Traders caught in a cave-in will flee as if they were attacked, but will leave all the items dropped by the caravan behind. Pack animals carrying items are affected just like normal tamed mule, and must be killed in the cave-in for it to drop items on the ground. It is, however, much more likely that the pack animals will only be stunned or rendered unconscious and flee shortly after recovering from the hit. While caravans can defend themselves, they don't like being ambushed. If a caravan becomes terrified by wildlife or horrified petrified by corpses, it will turn around and flee the map. Any event resulting in the death of any merchant or pack animal will also cause them to retreat and forget about trading with you for the season. Repeated caravan destruction, intentional or unintentional, will strain diplomatic relations and may result in a siege. Ambushing or seizing a caravan and letting a survivor escape seems to have a more detrimental effect than simply annihilating the whole caravan, presumably because you've left a witness to report what happened. If a caravan has arrived at your trade depot and is unable to leave for about 2 months after they finish packing up their goods, the merchants and animals will go insane. This can result in a bunch of merchants attacking your dwarves, or just standing around moping until they starve to death. It is not known for certain if this hurts diplomatic relations, but most likely it's the same as any case where the entire caravan fails to return home. If you have locked the caravan into your fortress to hold out against the siege, it's a good idea to station a squad of soldiers near the trade depot in case the merchants go berserk. You may also want to make the depot a restricted area to encourage civilians to go around it. Alternatively, you can design the trade depot using drawbridges so that it can be sealed off from the rest of the fortress during a siege. If you want the merchants to leave safely, you can build 4 or more tunnels to each corner of the map connected to your fortress only by drawbridges. As long as there is no other way to enter and exit your fortress, invaders and merchants will both go towards any tunnel that you activate. You could lock the merchants into the trade depot and then open a trade tunnel entrance on the side of the map to make the invaders head towards that tunnel. When they get close to it, you can close it and then open the entrance on the other side of the map and let the traders out of the depot. If your fortress and depot are in the middle of the map, this will give the traders quite a head start to get away. Anyway, enough of that, let's stop reading the blooming wiki. I'm wikiing too hard. Wiki, wiki, wiki. It's the wiki, wiki, wild, wild west. Let's have a little look over at chat and make sure I haven't missed anything. If you deconstruct while traders are there, they leave their stuff for you to claim, but it's the same as stealing their stuff. Damez-vous, traderloids. Damez-vous. We're at 40 frames per second, and it's all being bared before the bloody motherland as they bring their traders in to see what we're doing. How dare we let them see this terrible frame rate. Right. What are we doing? And let's go back to the industrial zone. Seeing as this is all sort of like petered out, let's go and see if we can build a stone stockpile. I believe adamantine ends up going in one of those. And then we'll make it just for adamantine. And I'm going to leave enough space for some workshops at the end here. No, we're going to use our magma forges, aren't we? We'll leave space for something or other here. Let's click on this and say... Oh, change stockpile settings, go into here. Do I want metal ores? Is adamantine one of these? No. No. Okay, what about here? Adamantine? No. Adamantine. Ah, raw adamantine, here we go. Good job I checked in depth on that one. We want to forbid, no, permit. What we want to do is forbid, and then we go in here and this, yeah, fucking hell. Enable, forbid, and then it's toggle, enter. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I hold shift and go down? No, I've got to just do it one by one. There we go. There's a lot of other stone. Pudding stone? What's pudding stone? Does it taste nice? Bauxite, serpentine, saltpeter, anhydrite, alumnite, and raw adamantine. There we go. We now have a stockpile for lovely raw adamantine. Let's get down there and see if we can find any more. And as we learned in the Phantom Menace, a trade negotiation can start war. That's true. It can also involve low-level racist caricatures. Oh, it is war then. Oh, sayonara. I mean, come on. Lucas, Georgie boy. Really? Come on. It's not the 1940s anymore. Okay, so we can dig into this one, but this looks like the kind of thing that might have some kind of horrible core. So we're not going to advance our adamantine mining operation just yet. I mean, there's molten rock, semi-molten rock here. That doesn't sound like fun to deal. So we'll leave this adamantine for now. Hopefully, if we zoom out a little bit, more supplies will have appeared. Maybe not. It looks like we need to go deeper on that one spire. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. It's only down here. Maybe if I dig up a floor. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to designate, excuse this awful scrolling left and right. I'm going to designate an up-down stair. Here. go up a floor, bang, and we'll see if there's any adamantine on the floor above. That might be the case. I don't think there will be, but there might be. So we'll see what happens. Are they collecting the adamantine yet? Well, it looks like someone's down here collecting stuff, but he may well just be after a granite boulder because he's what I would describe as a fuckwit. But it will forge new allies to the unliked races. Okay, so presumably if we kill enough dwarves we could end up being friendos with the goblins? Friendo! Goblin! Maybe? I don't know about that. It seems a bit much to want, really, doesn't it? Let's put some doors on these little offices. Didink, didink, diddly dink, doo! Okay, and then we'll put tables in, because tables are handy. Hello. Hello. How did it go? Bear with me one moment. I'm just going to mute the microphone. I'll be back in a second.
Hello Cal. If that's who we heard, hope you're feeling better.
Oh, Kel, by the way, we had the text-to-speech donation. Rando303 says, "Hello, Kel. Hope you're feeling better." Oh, if that's who we heard. She said, "Yay!"
Hello.
She's back. Right, anyway, there's some stone set to smooth.
No, I'm not really feeling better, but the doctor's given me some tablets for it.
Well, there you go. Soon you will feel better. Maybe I should just turn this little void here into an office, because it seems like a waste of space. It's a bit small, but we could give it to some scrubbo who doesn't really need a good office. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Hang on, priority 4 mining is happening. Why is this happening and not my adamantine operation? These guys down here are what? Ah, that makes sense. Let's put it at number 1 priority.
What's that?
This stuff's adamantine. It's like the ultimate dwarven material.
Adamant.
I actually made that joke a little earlier, but this stuff is super lightweight and super hard, so if you make swords or armour out of it, it barely affects. You can swing them really hard and fast and chop stuff up. Okay. My GPU is driving people out of the room, just with pure blasts of heat. Oh, we've got 5 minutes until I have to go and pick the kids up. I'm going to have to be nippy with this. Let's check to see if any adamantine's been brought up to the stores yet. Not yet, but it's a long way away, so there's a chance that it won't end up coming down quick enough. What the hell? No! 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 This stockpile is not for adamantine. I repeat, not for adamantine. We have a special stockpile just for that material. Bosh. There we go. They brought a couple of bits up, but they should move those over. Fingers crossed. It'll be nice for them to do that. We're still looking a bit light on space for metal bars. Maybe I need to increase the area. Maybe if I just... Can you make stockpiles with a flow designation? Hold on a minute. Doesn't look like it. Okay, don't worry. Stop panicking. Stop panicking! Stop and smell the flowers once in a while. Man, for the people who don't know what that is, I mean, my goodness. My goodness, their understanding just can't even begin to encompass what we're talking about. Wheelbarrows and a tunnel through the wall bit from the adamantine stock to the magma forge. Oh, yes! Look at that! For some reason I've got a double thick wall here. Oh, let's do that. Bonk. Biddity donk. Diddly diddly. Oh, actually, we need a space for a doorway, don't we? Maybe I should just stop that and then we'll put a door in there. That's good. In fact, we could probably just... No, we'll leave the stockpile as it is. It's too much fannying around. We don't want to get too fancy here, do we? Not too fancy. Oh, hang on a minute. We have something to check. Let's go up to here, to the graveyard. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Golden oldies or what? Let's see if we can build Alt-S, a slab for old Ghosty Boy. No, apparently not. Expand, contract, here we go. Ah, Kimberlite Memorial, here we go. Who's it a memorial to? We've placed it. Let's watch it go into place. Oh, come on. This could be it. We could have our ghost problems sorted. I did a very sassy little finger click there. No one saw it because the camera's not on, but believe me, there was ultimate sass in it. And it almost did a little head wiggle as well. But I didn't. I didn't. I managed to maintain a little bit of decorum. It did sound sassy. Good, good. The sassiness was transmitted. Sassiness transmitting, sir. Let's place some more beds in the elite dormitory. Oh, there aren't enough. But are there enough weapon racks? Yeah, boy. Weapon racks and armour. No problem. Weapon racks, armour stands. Lovely, lovely, lovely armour stands. Ooh, we've had a freeze at 83 frames per second. What's going on? Fortress not responding. Plus no crash. Plus no crash. Quick, put your pluses in chat. Plus, plus. Mercy, Dwarf Fortress, mercy. Please do not crash after so much effort has been put in. Phew. No crash. No crash. But we still have these lads slumming it, hanging around, just because they were gazing at elf corpses. Why are you so shaken up by elf corpses? I was thinking of decorating the place with elf corpses. I mean, if you don't like an elf corpse, this is not the fortress for you. If I could, I'd be carving them up and decorating every piece of furniture with their bones, making mugs with their skulls. Whew. Elven skull mugs. Nice. Of course, you couldn't drink anything out of it because you'd get the elven lurgy, but still, it would look pretty cool on the shelf. As long as you explain very carefully to everybody who visits and sees it that nobody's drinking out of it, because who'd put their lips on a filthy elf, dead or alive? Then again, maybe they taste good. Maybe there's a way around that. Ah, the actual temple does seem a lot less... What's all this about? Construction suspended? No. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot less people bundled in here now. We spread out some of the worship, so that's good. Oh, another freeze. This could be bad. This could be bad. This is a bad sign. Come on. Why the constant freezo? Stone smoothing going well. Can start the engraving soon. That's true. We can get this entire walkway engraved on both sides. A human bowman is visiting. Does that really warrant a camera jump? Or oh, a gremlin. Where's the gremlin? Let's have a little look at the gremlin, see what it looks like. A small humanoid creature with a mischievous, toothy grin. Her nose bridge is very convex. Her round yellow eyes are wide set. She has a narrow, recessed chin. Her teeth are crowded. Her slightly flattened broad ears are free-lobed. Her lips are very thin. Her somewhat tall head is somewhat narrow. Her ears are somewhat tall. Her skin is green. Oh, it's a her. It's the one female gremlin from the Gremlins film. That's exciting, isn't it? Should we follow the young fellow, or chapette, as we head through the fortress? I'm hoping she's going to cross over some cage traps. Oh, it immediately loses interest. Oh, is this an entranceway to a dwarf where I can do all sorts of gremlin-y shenanigans? Oh no, I'm bored. I'm going to wander off. So the gremlin, fairly uninteresting. Oh, hello.
Mercy, O CPU God, please leave us to our meagre frames.
Please indeed. Amen, Rando303. Amen, text-to-speech guy. I'm going to have to start talking to the text-to-speech guy as if he's... Oh, the gremlin's gone off map. Oh, that was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Boo! Boo! Hopefully the thing will come back and either get captured in our traps or hacked to pieces. Who doesn't love hacking a monster to pieces? I personally really enjoy it. Yay! Imush Catacundus, the ghost has been put to rest. That's lovely. And Akia is apparently interrupting our brewer. That's not on. That's not cricket. What's going on here? What's our brewer up to? The brewery seems very busy. There's lots of people trotting around doing all sorts of stuff. We don't have that much in the way of actual booze, though, or food. We're not filling the workshops or the stockpiles, which is a concern for me. Regardless, it all doesn't matter because Grandfather Time has swung his scythe and the stream, for now, must pause and die because we've hit 3 o'clock and I have to go and pick my son up from school. So, don't return to game, save the game and say to those of you watching on YouTube the recordings many months in the future, probably about 2 months in the future from this recording because I've been producing so many videos. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure and we'll see you in the next one, which will be a whole new session. A whole new session. Bye-bye.